It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Indiana Pacers. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Drew Holiday.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And nearing the midway point, and Doris, we're always seeing some shifts in the landscape of competition.
That, to me, Kevin, is what makes things both interesting and exciting. There's an intrigue to, are some of the young players in the league pushing the established stars? How deeply into the careers of the great players are we? And are we looking at the end of what has been an extraordinary run of talent? It's always incredible to watch.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton, and taken away by Brown. Pass to Tatum. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. And he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's White, following the shot by Drew Holiday. And we talk about Derek White. Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
The first free throw is good. And the Pacers, Doris, last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
The shot by Turner, no good. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston. Here's Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Over the years, Drew Holiday very willing to take those mid-range opportunities.
Outside Turner. Pass to Halliburton. And a wide-open look for Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And the dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Tatum. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging 29 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Indiana moving it around. Turner with a screen on Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam against Tatum. Siakam's shot is off. Unloads from 13. Tatum no good. Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Free throw good, Mathurin. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Mathurin hits them both.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Now here is Holiday. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Tatum down low. Covered by Siakam. Up and in on the layup.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Halliburton a screen on Tatum. Siakam with it. He's picked up by White. They double-team Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And Indiana making a change here. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Picked by Horford. Fires from deep. And it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got 7.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Pass to Toppin. Horford against Siakam. Over Horford. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Tatum, that's good.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now, here's McConnell. T right on him. Walker, bounce pass. Here's Shepard. It's stolen by Brown. To the paint. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Pass to Pritchard. Over McConnell. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Boston, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
On the court for Indiana, we've got Walker. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Toppin. And it's Freeman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Halliburton. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Goes up the baseline. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Halliburton.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Driving inside. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pacers trail by 9. Pass to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Tatum against Toppin. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Halliburton.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Hauser. That shot, no good. Walker with some nice D. Inside, Toppin kicks to Walker. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton passes to Freeman, and he gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And the Celtic shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Outside Tatum. There's
They've gone to him. He has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to McConnell from outside the arc. And Shireman pulls it down. Celtics leading by 5. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Tatum gets it inside. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
So it's the Celtics now, after Obi Toppin was able to get the triple. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Peyton Pritchard.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Free throw drops for Al Horford.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
So Horford gets 2. Pacers trail by 6. McConnell passes to Turner. Here's Mathurin. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey. I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Siakam hits them both. And Boston has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And he's good on the first of 3. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And he sinks the second.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And he nails the third.
Well, we all know this guy is a legitimate two-way threat. Drew Holiday gifted as a defender and solid on the offensive end.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Indiana moving the ball around. And it's Mathurin missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Cornette passes to White. Now here's Porzingis, defended by Mathurin. Brown outside. And they'll get another chance. Back to Porzingis. Another shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Jaylen Brown has tightened his handle, and that allows him to be effective as a pick-and-roll option.
Holiday against McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 7. On the wing, Holiday. White with it. Nembhard covering. Here's the teardrop. They get it back, and the shot is good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Toppin. 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And that's 10 points for Siakam.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And so we conclude the first half. Boston on top. They're up by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It was good to see him go in early. And it felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far. Gotta be impressed with what he's done so far, right, fellas?
Oh, for sure, Ernie. It reminds me of the times when my shot was falling. There was no better feeling.
Hold on for a second. Upstairs, can you give me that footage? I don't remember Kenny doing that.
No, please, not again. All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Pacers.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, fewer jumpers, more driving to the hoop, more touches down low.
Cooking up some Shaq stew.
Stay out my kitchen, Ernie.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Celtics leading by 7. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. And Holiday has it in the corner. Puts it up from 12. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Over Tatum. Pascal Siakam again. Siakam's got 12 in the game.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Tatum against Siakam. Crafty move. In deep, Tatum drops it in. Tatum's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Tatum no good. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on White. Down low, Porzingis with the steal, and pushing it up. Here's Boston. Tatum no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Siakam with it, picked up by Brown. They double-team Siakam. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Brown the pass to White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Six to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Halliburton hits them both.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 19 from past the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Tries from 16, and he can't bank that one in. Brown feeling it out a bit. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Tatum no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Mathurin with the ball. It's Nembhard on the wing. It's stolen by Brown. And it's Holiday at the elbow. Nembhard grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Siakam. Halliburton for 3. Connects from three-point range. Halliburton's got 12 in the game.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Celtics leading by 4. Outside Tatum. Out to the wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Siakam. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Holiday against Halliburton. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Tatum. Over Siakam. And count it from 19 feet away. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Time to make some noise for Boston Celtics Entertainment.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Pritchard. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And the shot goes in. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
And so here is Indiana. McConnell finds Toppin. Pass to McConnell. And here is Toppin. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Brown outside. And Brown throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's T.J. McConnell and it's Shepard in at the small forward.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Here's Springer. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Unable to get that one. Walker with some nice D. And here's McConnell. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Here's Toppin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Tatum down low. Working on Walker. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Andrew Nemhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Nemhard. Walker is screen on Holiday. To the inside. Here's Toppin, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Nemhard, guarded by Holiday. Here's Shepard. Off target from three-point range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Pacers trail by 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Halliburton, that's good.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Tatum on the wing. Tries again. Tatum fighting for those second chance points.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone watching.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Zinkis, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Jaylen Brown comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Shepard. Here's Nemhard. Right side, Mathurin. Holiday against Halliburton. Good D by Holiday. Celtics leading by 4. Left side, Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. To the paint, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Holiday. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
2 minutes remaining.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Tatum. Left side, Brown. Down low. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin for 3. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And so Boston again turning it over.
How big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Halliburton against Holiday. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Pass to Nembhard. Over White. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
And they hit it back.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
17 foul.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Tatum's got 31.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Halliburton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
Tyrese Halliburton. 1 for 1.
What's up?
On the free throw, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Siakam. Personal foul. 32 foul. Line for the Celtics. Boston Tatum. Line for 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Drew Holiday.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 8. What do you think, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
19 seconds left in the game. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. And the Celtics with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
First personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Siakam finds Halliburton. Good on the triple. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Fires from way outside. Misses there. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time.